Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so game 1 versus Pro managed to take it.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Vega played a very good early, as in their laning was, they had a stronger lanes and they were leading in, but the mid game and late game team fights, VP just took the fights better, I guess. Yeah, okay, so game 2 is starting. VP has first pick. They ban Earthshaker and Ancient Apparition, and they first pick the Lich. Vega banned the Night Stalker and Enchantress. Yeah, with Venom and Pugna in the pool, I will be pretty surprised if they don't pick it up. One of the two here. They'll probably want to pick a position 4 hero as well, and
5 seconds remaining.
yeah, what's a good hero that they can go for with Night Stalker and Earthshaker banned? Instead they go for the Nature's Prophet straight and Sand King, yeah, so they go for the position 4 Sand King as well as the offlane Prophet for Afterlife. I think this Prophet is partly because they want to deny it from Pasha as well. VP is very comfortable playing it. And VP goes for Sylvan. Sylvan, although you might think it's a very weird pickup here, but because Vega already showed their offlaner, so VP is comfortable picking their carry. And Sylvan is a very strong carry against Prophet in lane as well as later on in the game. Later on in the game, in the mid game, Prophet will be split pushing and Sylvan can clear creep waves very quickly. And in the laning phase as well, Sylvan has very high armor, so the Treants doesn't do a lot of damage to him. And with the cleave, he can clear the Credence very quickly as well. So I'm pretty sure the Venom and Pugna is gonna get banned here. Not Pugna, sorry, Venom and Necrophos. So Vega ban Doom because it's a VP plays it as a position 4 hero, and yeah, and because VP hasn't picked up the position 4 hero, Vega decided to target the Doom, and VP on the other hand banned the Venom.
5 seconds remaining.
Venom will be a very strong lane will make the lanes very strong for Vega, and Venom is very good at kiting heroes like Sylvan as well. Vega banned another potential position 4 hero, the Nyx Assassin. And Bloodseeker is banned by VP. Bloodseeker is another extremely strong carry counter to the Sylvan. Rupture will just make the Sylvan unable to chase anybody, and he has to stand there and fight. He just has to stand there and Vega will be able to kite him very efficiently. Okay, so with I think they'll pick up a position 5 hero now. It's unlikely they'll pick up a mid or carry now because VP hasn't shown their offlane yet. So position 5. Oh, instead they go for Pugna. So they just show their hero now. It seems like quite a strong push threat here. Pugna and Prophet. Is VP ready for it? They need to start playing around
10 seconds
the push threat. Although Leech is very strong against anti-pushing, I mean it's very strong for counter-pushing, but it's not strong against Pugna because Nether Blast don't care about ice armor. Okay, VP has a very strong armor-based hero lineup now with Sylvan and Lich. Vega is probably going to the route of either a death pop push with magical damage. I don't think they can go for the right click now because the armor is just on VP side is just very high. VP goes for Lil's Earth Spirit. As I said, they need a position 4 hero and most of them are banned. So yeah, Earth Spirit is the next choice for VP.
5 seconds remaining.
Silence is also very good against heroes like Sand King and Pugna. So Vega still lacks a position 5. What would they go for? Something that helps with pushing? Shadow Shaman maybe? Sure, if they pick Shadow Shaman here, they'll be really all in with the pushing. The laning so far, Lich will help one of the lanes and he'll win that lane for VP. But Vega's Prophet is actually a very strong laner. Even if it's against Seven, it's still very strong. Because Seven doesn't have cleave in the early levels, even if it's level 1 or 2, it's not very strong yet. And the Earth Spirit Lil needs to make plays on the Earth Spirit. He need to be at a correct place at the correct time to find the kills on Vega's side. Because you want to slow down the laning phase of Vega so that their death ball is unable to come into play. When every kill in the early game against Vega will matter a lot because it slows down their timing. A later level 7 for Pagna means like the slower the push is gonna be. And yeah, so Vega goes for the position 5 Shadow Shaman. They are pretty all in the death ball push right now. VP needs more counter push. They're gonna need off lane with counter push. What? Legion Commander is not too bad. Overwhelming odds is very strong against pushing. And it's a form of initiation, allowing Seven and Nerf Spirit to jump in together. What other offlane is strong against pushing? I don't think they need initiators like Centaur because they already got Spirit and Seven. So mainly it's just on the... I think they need to focus on anti-push right now. Shadow Shaman Wards is not very strong because of Ice Armor, but still, the death ball of the it's just the whole lineup. It's a combined effort from Vega Squadron. Virtus Pro go for Bat Rider. They want to play the pick off. Means they want to jump on someone. They want to jump on the Pagna before the push commences or when the push is commencing. Because if you can get the Pagna fast, the Pagna will go up and blast, and then if you can catch him, then it stops the push immediately. Or if let's say you catch the Shadow Shaman before he plays his Serpent Wards, then yeah, it kind of slows down the push as well. And because Vega already showed their position 4 and position 5 hero, they have no anti-Bat Rider kind of hero. It's like usually you want like Oracle, Legion Commander, that kind of heroes, but because all these they are left with a carry on mid, and neither of those are counters to Bat Rider unless you go for like a Legion mid or Legion carry, which I highly doubt so. So Vega bans the Sniper.
10 seconds remaining.
Sniper will be a very good hero for VP because Shrapnel is very good at anti-pushing and he can stand a backline just hitting away on heroes like Pagna, Shadow Shaman. And VP bans the Weaver. Weaver is as a good carry against Bat Rider. Bat Rider will have very little impact on the offlane if he match up against a Weaver. So VP, they need a mid with anti-push. I think Bat Rider is also good because he can Firefly the creep wave down, like he can just Firefly and run away, and the flames will just burn the creep wave down as well. But I still think VP needs something to either you go for the all out for the team fight to totally shut down Vega when they're pushing just based on team fight, or you just have very strong anti-push and then Seven will split push faster than Vega Squadron. And the looks of it, VP's lineup has both. They got Chain Frost, 7 Stun, Earth Spirits, the whole chain of thing, and they got a pick off from Bat Rider. So I think the team fight is pretty strong right now. Especially if they can pick off heroes like Pagna and Shadow Shaman before the push even begins. They just need a very stable mid hero now, like something like Corp is not very good because of Pagna, but Shadowfin is not too bad if they wanted, like as I mentioned these two heroes last game as well, because no one is just this is just two of no one's very comfort heroes. They have 27 seconds more to pick. What can they go for here? 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, and it's a Phantom Lancer. Okay, so that's a mid Phantom Lancer. I'm not sure if I like it. There's totally no anti-push from the PL, but I guess that's why they were taking so long to pick this hero. It's a risky pick, I think. They decided to go with
10
it.
seconds remaining.
I'll go back to this, but let me talk about Vega's last pick. They're gonna have to pick a carry
5
here
seconds remaining.
or a mid. And if they're gonna all in, it's probably like a DK or something. But you see, if they go DK now, they have nothing against the PL because they have no AoE apart from Pakna Plus. Actually, their AoE is pretty fine, but if PL gets too fat, then all this spell damage is not enough to deal with PL. They need something. Yeah, so they go for the
Now
Void instead.
select your heroes.
So I think this Void is mainly as an answer to the PL because if they don't go for a right click carry, they have no answer to a PL in the late game. If let's say you got heart, all the magical damage won't be enough to deal with a PL with heart. Okay, anyhow, back to the point about the PL. It's risky because PL doesn't provide anti-push, but they rely on the other 4 heroes to counter the push, and PL will just create havoc at the back lines, like jumping on the Vega, the Pakna, the Shadow Shaman, just making them unable to do the push as they like. So this lineup, I think the Void is like, how should I say? It turns Vega's plan slightly different. So now they have an answer in the late game as well. Because in the late game, Void, if he goes like Manta Diffusal, he can actually do damage against Seven. Although Seven has very high armor, but because of the Diffusal and the chances of the Bash, which has all magical damage, so all this damage can eat through the high armor of Seven. As well, if they can catch the PL, they can also burst him down. So this Void pick allows Vega to go late instead of just all-ending from the push, the death or push. Regardless, Vega is going to be able to take a lot of early towers, I believe. They're going to take like 4 towers, 5 towers maybe in the first 15-20 minutes. As long as they don't lose the early game very terrible. And then on the other side, VP needs to probably win the lanes with the Lich, at least win one of the lanes, and then probably stack for 7, let him get his farm. Once he gets his blink, they can take the fights to Vega with the 7 blink stunning, and then Bat Rider as with his blink as well. I would prefer VP's draft actually in this. I think the PL, because PL and 7 is going to spread out, they're going to split up in the fights. Void is only going to be able to chrono one of them. And even if chrono one of them, he might not be able to burst them down if he's not like superly overfarm as compared to them. Pakna can do a lot of damage from the back, but he's going to be pressured by Bat Rider, Earth Spirit, and like he has to be careful of Chain Frost and stuff, so yeah. Oh, one more point I forgot to mention is Prophet is good against Leech as well, because the Treants can tank all the Chain Frost bounces during the team fights as well. Yeah, okay, so I think I'll go with VP in this game with the better draft. And yeah, that's all for now. If VP wins this, then that's all. If not, I should be back for game 3. Thanks for watching, guys.